If you ever experience pain on your knees or on your back when you squat, this video will help you. I'll teach you how you can fix this pain and why you probably are feeling this pain. My name is Felipe, I'm your Brazilian trainer. To start off, we need to understand when we squat, when we train our legs, most of the exercise, they require a lot of joints to work together. We work with the ankle, knee, hip, and back joints all on the same time. What that means? So it involves a lot of activity of muscles and joints working at the same time. When we don't have one of them working properly, we ended up messing up the whole exercise and creating tension where it's not supposed to. So, for example, when you're squatting and you allow your knee to go a little bit in, as I'm doing here, watch again. I'm going down and my kneecap is going a little bit in. What happens here? We call that internal rotation of the hip joint. So what's the problem of that? When your hip are on an internal rotation, your glutes that does the opposite movement is the external rotation, drive your knees out, is not working. You're going down, creating a lot of tension to your knees, and you are not activating your glutes. Why it happens? Because most of the times your glutes are not working enough to keep your body aligned on the right way. So you start putting a lot of load on your back, holding dumbbells, doesn't matter, and then you start to squat like this. You don't even notice because sometimes go only a little bit in your knees. But after a while you start to feel some discomfort and you start to taking some painkillers or sometimes with some type of knee pad to help you to stabilize your knee, but you're not really treating the source, the cause of the problem. Sometimes the problem comes from your feet, sometimes comes from your hip. What happens when you have a problem on your joint? For example, this problem on your knee over here, the problem is never on your knee. It's always below or above or on both joints. If I have a problem on my knee, I have problem on my hip or on my ankle joint or both. That's why we need to understand the whole body, how it works together to fix this problem. Let's say if you have a problem on your feet that's making you drive your knee in. What it is? When we lose the curve, the arch on our foot, like for example here, let's say you have a flat foot. So this part over here, you don't have this arch. What happened then? When you don't have the arch, your feet touch the ground, and then as you squat, your knee do not have the arch on your feet to support, and that's why your knee goes in. It happens because, let me show you guys the cause of this. When the problem comes from your feet, most of the times, always, the problem is the type of shoes that we wear. So these shoes over here, the heels are elevated. It creates a lot of tension towards to your knee. Why is that? When you have your heels elevated, it's like you're wearing high heels throughout the whole day. And when you're doing that, you're putting more weight of your body toward to the front part of your feet. And when it happens, your knee, it's holding most of this weight. And the problem is also when you have your heels elevate, you put your calves, the soleus, the gastrocnemius muscles on a shortened position. So what's the problem of that? When your muscles are more encurtated than supposed to be, they are in a shortened position, they start to create a lot of problems on the next joints. So your knee, your hip, and your back joints start to create a lot of compensations because these muscles over here are on a shortened position, and you start to change your posture. And another problem of these shoes, they are very short over here. You don't have enough room to your toes to spread apart and also to sustain the arch over here. So your feet's like this, your toes, okay? And you can't really sustain the arch on your feet like this. You kind of keep your feet in a comfortable position, and after a while you ended up losing the arch of your feet. And for example, when you squat, you're not able to sustain to keep this arch, and your knee just go in like that. And another problem, those shoes you do not feel the ground when you walk. So what's the problem that not feeling the ground? The problem is we have a thing that we call proprioceptors on our feet. What is that? It's like sensors. When you're walking, you feel the ground, right? Shoes off, barefoot, you kind of feel the ground. Those proprioceptors activate. You're literally feeling what you step on. Which is important because you start to create more awareness of the muscles on your feet and give you more stability, and you start to be able to also strengthen the muscles that you have on your feet. But when you walk on something that you do not feel the ground, you're not able to strengthen the muscles on your feet. You're not even feeling the ground. And what happens sometimes when you walk, you step on something, you don't have your feet strong, you don't have stability on your feet, you ended up twisting your ankle and getting hurt. So that's why this type of shoes, they are very, very bad for you. Okay, the first step would be to change shoes. For example, get some barefoot shoes. Those shoes, when you step, you feel the ground. Okay, you literally feel the ground when you step. They are flat and they are wider. It's respect the anatomy that God made. With these shoes, you're able to maintain, to sustain the arch on your feet. And all the problems created because of the other type of shoes, we fix by just wear barefoot shoes, okay? I don't make any commissions to tell you that, but I mean, this brand, I like it's called Vivo. Vivo shoes. There are plenty of there. I'm pretty sure there are other type of barefoot shoes. You guys can just Google, but the one that I currently wearing and my wife, it's the Vivo shoes. So give a try, otherwise you cannot fix your problem when you squat or do any type of exercise for legs. Well said, let's continue here. So let's say your problem is your flat foot when you squat, right? You're dropping your weight to inside the part of your feet because you don't have the arch on your feet, or you have, but once you start going down, you start to losing because your feet are weak. So you kind of have, but once you go down, you lose the arch. Can happen in the two cases, okay? How you can fix that if this is your case? You can get like a band, very cheap, you can buy on Amazon, and you're gonna put right here on your leg. Keep your legs apart as you're gonna squat. I'd say more or less size of your shoulders. It's a good distance to squat for most of you. Always keep your knees out. Remember, your glutes does this, turns out your knees. What that means, you need to activate your glutes when you squat, you need to keep your knees out. Also, keep your toes slightly out. Don't put your feet straight, okay? Your toes must follow the alignment of your legs. You're gonna drive your knees out and keep your toes a little bit out. Here, you need to create some tension with the band outside by engaging your feet. So you're gonna literally engage your toes, your whole feet, your ankle. You need to create awareness, conscious about your feet work. You drive it out, holding as hard as you can. As you wanna grab the ground. Once you start going down, you're gonna watch out to do not allow you to lose the curve on your feet. You must maintain the curve, the arch on your feet. As you go up, same thing. By doing that, you already fix your knee cave in. Watch from the sides. You drive the band out, engage your feet on the ground, literally engage your feet, like think about you wanna grab the ground. And then you drive your knees out, and then you start to squat. You drive your knees and your legs out, maintain, sustain the arch, okay? If the problem to your knee cave in comes from your feet, which almost all of my clients, this is the problem because of the type of the shoes that we're learning that's good for us, but actually it's really bad. This is how you fix. But most people have not only problem on the feet, but also on the glutes. Why is that? So if your feet works fine, you got a strong feet, but your glutes don't work, what happened? You're gonna be able to keep maintaining the arch, but as you go down, your glutes is not working. When your glutes not working, your feet are fine, but you start to rotate your femur in, which makes your knee cave in. Again, you go down, and your knees start to roll in because your glutes is not functioning well. How do you fix if the problem comes from your glutes? You're gonna place the band right above your knees. Engage your feet on the ground, okay? Drag your knees out, engage your glutes. As you go down, keep your glutes engaged, and then you drive your knees out. By driving your knees out like this, you are engaging your glutes. As you go up, you keep your glutes engaged by keeping your knees out. If the problem comes from your glutes, you're gonna place the band right above your knees. If it comes from your feet, you're gonna place right above your ankle. But as I told you, most of you have problem on the two parts, on your ankle and on your glutes. What do you do then? By only using one band might be enough for you. If you have a good conscious about the muscles in your body, one band might be enough for you. If not, you can wear two. Let's say you're gonna put another one here right above your ankles to give you more conscious about your whole body together. But usually, the majority of my clients, when I wear only one above the knees and I explain everything about the feet, they able to understand about the feet and engage the feet, keeping the arch, engage the glutes. As you go down, they keep the mind connection with the feet and also with the knees to keep your glutes working. And then you go down, feeling your whole body working. Engage your glutes and then bring back up. When you go up, do not allow your knee to rotate in. Just keep your knees out. You must feel the ground with your feet. Grab the ground with your feet, your toes, your heels. You must keep the arch throughout the whole time. Drive your knees out, going down and going up. So, what's then? Start doing 4 sets of 15 repetitions every single day. Doesn't matter if you train or not training legs today, if you work out or if you don't work out, it doesn't matter. Don't use any type of weight. This exercise is to help you to fix your problem doing your workout, whatever. If you're doing squats, split squats, leg press, you name the exercise, it will happen for the same reason. Once you start to create, developing awareness, conscious about your body, how it works, you don't need to use them anymore. When you're working out, you're gonna be able to keep the right posture throughout the exercise, okay? If you don't work out, by doing 4 sets of 15 repetitions on a daily basis for you, will help you get some strength on your legs, on your feet, give you more awareness about your whole body working, even if you just walking, doing your daily activities. That will be very, very important for you to make sure you don't get hurt doing simple things in life, okay? Once you learn the right technique, it's important, of course, to add some weight on, okay? But if you experience pain, again, on your knees, on your back, and also it happens a lot, pain here on your hip joint, probably the cause can be one of these two that I just explained for you guys here. And remember, when you're doing any type of exercise, you can fix your posture by only remember those things that I told you guys here. Engaging your glutes, engaging your feet on the ground. There is something that I don't see a lot of people teaching. That's why I thought it would be a good idea to take some time to come here to explain that for you, because if you learn that, you will avoid a lot of injuries, because every single day, I'm not kidding, every single day I see people getting hurt at the gym. They start to feel some discomfort, and then later on you see them with some knee pad. They don't have no idea why they have the problem, okay? So I hope I helped you guys, and if you have any questions, just type in the comments and I can make a video to help you out with anything that you have questions related to fitness, exercise. My name is Felipe, I'm your Brazilian trainer. I have a degree in physical education. So I had my degree was in 2014 in Brazil. Since then, I've been working as a personal trainer, helping people not only lose fat, get in shape, but also getting the dream body without getting injured. I could come here and give you a crazy workout to follow, but if you don't have the right technique, nothing matters, because this workout will work for a certain period of time, months, maybe weeks, but after some certain period of time, you're gonna end up get injured, okay? And the problem is when you go to the doctor, they don't know these things. They don't even know how to help you. Sometimes just give you some painkillers. When they able to do something, they're gonna tell you that you need some surgery, okay? Because they don't study that. So that's all for today. I have new videos every single day on my channel, but Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. I have longer videos. The other days I have short videos. I always help you with some tips about fitness and exercise. Thank you for attention. If you like the video, please share to someone. I'm pretty sure this really can help a lot of people. And that's all. God bless you. See you guys on the next video.